Hey everyone, it is time for the part 2 of the Cork building, and I've already done some of this because my audio found out that the receiver was not on. So I'm going to redo my audio, plus I got a couple things I was going to add to it that I forgot to tell y'all that might give you a little quick tips. Alright. First thing is, I've already done, even before the video, already had the butt caps done. Got a Forstner bit here, don't know which size, 7/8. And all you're going to do is just countersink your butt cap. That way, when you shape the butt, you can trim that down, make you a little tenon. And that'll fit right up on there. There you go. Makes a lot better attachment for adding that instead of just doing a face-to-face, a butt joint. It just gives it a more epoxy to adhere to, and just makes it all around hold up a lot longer. Alright, and next thing you're going to do is I ream them out. I know about where I need to be for pretty much my kind of the smaller blank size. So I go ahead and ream them out, and that way I know when I'm shaping it about how thick my grip is going to be for my end result. Over time, it'll just, I mean, you can go ahead and ream them out exactly for your blank where you want them and shape them. But this one I'm doing 3 different ones and not sure what I'm going to put them on just yet. So I ream them out to a general area, and it gives me an idea. And as you'll see in the videos, you know, I've done a few of them. I can pretty much figure out just on thicknesses here and there. So just do it as you feel comfortable. If you need to go ahead and shape it for a certain rod, then go ahead and fit it for that rod and then put it on there and shape it. Because you can build it up with tape on for an arbor and slide that on there, bushing, whatever you want to call it. Another thing, okay, and also I've got a reel seat out here so I can fit that in there. And like I said, you turn it down, make a tenon just like you do your butt cap, and make it to where that'll fit in pretty somewhat snug, and that'll be your end result right there. So that's everything that you should need out here. The other thing is to help you out, I'll show you. I seen this on, let's see, oh, FlexCoat. FlexCoat has a line of videos for helpful tips and how they do their things, and this is what I learned. So you take a blade here, screw it down to your table, slide your sandpaper in there. See if I can do this one hand. It's better to hold that down, and all you got to do is just rip it straight up, and you can make your strips like that there. Now the other thing is my setup. All I have is a solid rod. I use tape for a bushing, arbor, whatever you want to call it, so you can slide on your pieces. Let's see. The next one I'm fixing to do is this one here. This is my last one to do, so it's a little tight, so I'll take a couple wraps off of there until that fits snug on there, and then we'll trim it down and put the butt cap on there. I just made a little block that the drill will fit in. Got a zip tie here to lock that on. That way you don't have to worry about it coming loose. And all I did was put it in a vise. Yes, this is a monster of vise. This was my grandpa's, and it was handed down to me, and it comes in handy. You can move it around with a little muscle. But that is my setup. That is all I need for my part 2. And as you can see, I've already turned a bunch of these because I had to redo my audio. All right, so now we're wrapping up the part 2 of the cork handle. Hopefully this will help you out, give you a little bit more detail on how to go about making it, putting together, shaping it, and of course just installing it on your rod. This is probably, you know, an entry level as far as equipment. Most of the stuff everybody already has. Everybody usually already has a corded drill or even a cordless drill. As long as you get enough RPMs out of it and turn it at a decent rate, you can turn it. And you know, just make you up a little jig to hold it. It ain't gonna be nothing fancy. Mine's not fancy. It's just something to hold it and secure it into place, put it in a vise or some sort of clamp. You could even put your jig and screw it to a workbench or something. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be even a bent or a vise. So this should be an easy way to set it up and see if you like it, see if you like messing with it, or if you know, if you don't want to turn your own, then you can buy them out of Mud Hole or any other rod building supplies. So hopefully this will help you out, and like I always say, have some fun and go catch some fish. Thanks for watching.